How's it hanging, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Gameplay and Such, and in today's episode we're playing new Phantasy Star Online. No, wait. Phantasy Star Online, New Genesis, version 2. Why is it version 2? Is that just simply telling you at what update it is? This game, like, went through some kind of major overhaul? Where it needed to be called version 2 because it's completely different from version 1? Like Final Fantasy 15 did or something like that? What the fuck is the Final Phantasy Star series? I don't know, I never fucking played a single Phantasy Star game. Is this a series? Is this just a one game? I don't know. New Genesis. I fucking love Genesis and Phil Collins, but I got a feeling it ain't got nothing to do with that, so... That's unfortunate. And what kind of game is this? I think it's an MMO RPG. The opening was fucking awesome, I'll give it that. But what kind of an MMO RPG is it? I've recently played the Black Desert Online, and I thought that game was fucking stupid. Kinda hated that, to be honest. Then I played Honkai Star Rail, and I fucking really liked that game. Thought it was awesome, actually. But then, what the fuck is this game? This game is part of a trilogy, or at least I like to call it the trilogy, of games that weighed so much fucking gigabytes that I had a hard time finding enough of like space on my fucking console to actually download these pieces of shit and play them. Like I could just simply never pull it off because I never had enough space on my fucking console to pull that off. They always ask for these ridiculous fucking like 100-something gigabytes, and this is one of those games, I believe. Oh, also I have a fucking headache. I just took some medicine, but it didn't take effect just yet. I don't know, man. That fucking placebo effect better hit in quick, cause I feel like I'm gonna fucking die here. New Phantasy Star Online 2, New Genesis version 2. Okay. So not only is the game a sequel to the first Phantasy Star... Wait, is it like... Is it a sequel to Phantasy Star? Or is this a sequel to some kind of a sub-series with the subtitle New Genesis? Or was, for example, the first one called Phantasy Star Online Evangelion or something, and this one is Final Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis. Maybe the first one was called Old Genesis. Maybe the first one was called Master System. And now it's also version 2, so it's a sequel to the first online game with maybe the same subtitle or not. And it also has version 2 subtitle. I am 125 years old. How did you know? And I was born at one point. Yeah, I read them beforehand. Just to, you know, not bother you guys with reading all that shit, I read it before I started watching this video. And yes, I do sell my soul to the devil, thank you. I'm running out of fucking devils to sell my soul to, Jesus Christ. Why is there a DLC? What the actual fuck? This game opens up and immediately puts me in a screen and asks me to download DLC? What the fuck? Oh my fucking god. On top of this game weighing so many fucking gigabytes, now I gotta download a DLC that weighs 50 gigabytes? And I, of course, don't have fucking space for that. Can I not download that shit? Start the game. I don't care about that DLC. Fuck you. I'm not downloading anymore. Fucking, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Let's just start the game. I really don't give a fuck about this game all that much. To download a bunch of shit. Set my characters. You know what? You can fucking randomly generate me a character. I don't care that much. Oh my god, what is this? Account link? Entering an account link, oh, let you carry your PO, blah blah blah. No. Are you sure you wish to start? Yes. I don't care. I fucking hate whenever I play a game on PlayStation and I'm already signed into PlayStation Network, but the game wants me on top of that to sign into something else. And then I gotta fucking give them my email. And I gotta fucking wait for some kind of confirmation on my email. Oh my god, it's just a hustle and a half. What is this? We got a bunch of gemstones and Sonic accessories. What the fuck, Sonic? Oh, I guess... I think Phantasy Star is published by Sega. Therefore... What the fuck? I can either have this game cell shaded or not. Well, cell shading makes everything look better. Except my hair, apparently. Yo, what the fuck? Human types? What do you mean human types? They have completely different outfits. Do I just pick a character with the nicest looking outfit? Seems like on the right side they get female characters, while on the left side they get the male characters. It looks more like I'm choosing my class. Damn girl, what the fuck is this outfit? None of the other characters get their boobs exposed like this one. I mean, they're all somewhat respectable. Maybe her not so much. And there's this girl. Jesus. I wanna play as my anime OC. What is this? Simple creation. Yeah, it was a simple creation. Edit head. I gotta edit how she gives. Oh, whatever. This is such a stupid joke. Can I zoom in? No, I can make her bold though. Still cute. Oh my fucking god. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I'm back. I made my waifu. My anime OC that I've... You know, whenever I play games like these anime games, this is the character I go with. Her name's Frank. That's her name. She's this small, white-haired, not giving a fuck little girl. Check it out. With the one press of R1 button, I can turn her naked. I wish real life girls worked like that. Anyway, I can turn her bald too. Yeah, so there's a bunch of shit you can actually edit. It goes pretty in depth, but my god, did I not give a fuck to edit any of this. Like accessories, you can edit her tit size. I gotta fucking show you this. Where is it? Physique and chest. Check this out. You can edit her boobies. They can either be pointy or kind of like bigger but less pointy. I don't know why I can't edit them like... I can only edit them up and down. I don't quite get it. Oh, that's how I do it. Alright, so I can give her huge tits. Alright, Frank, listen to me. You're gonna be a respectable young girl, not a fucking bimbo, okay? You're my daughter. Kind of. Anyway, let's fucking confirm and not dwell on this fucking stupid bullshit. I guess Frank doesn't really have a fucking set type of character she is. Does she have a fucking gun? Frank, turn around, show me what that is. Okay, this is some kind of a magic user. Therefore it sucks ass because from the footage they show you just cast spells from afar. Here you shoot a fucking gun. Awesome. Here you've got a big ass sword. I can help you feel like this one was probably the most fun. Here you got big ass gloves. Whoa, that's kind of cool though. And I thought it says teacher. I was like, what kind of a class is teacher? Or it says techer. That's a weird fucking name. Anyway, her name is Frank. Frank, human type 2, class 2, whatever. That's what they call genders in the future. Human type 1 and human type 2. See, where you fucking... And we have human type 1 bathrooms and human type 2 bathrooms. And also human type 3 bathrooms, because not everybody identifies as human type 1 or 2. So we have human type 3, 4, 5, and it just kind of goes endlessly. There's infinite amount. I, personally, am a human type 1473. Which one is you? I don't want to skip the main story. Begin with the prologue. That might be the only thing I will do in today's fucking episode, because I don't really feel like playing this game. I have a fucking splitting headache, and I had to listen to an anime girl yell into my fucking ear because I had to pick Frank a voice. And I needed to pick the voice that sounded like it gives the least amount of shit. That's Frank's character, that she just really doesn't give a shit. Like, she really can't be fucking bothered with anything. She's just like sick of everything, and she just fucking hates being everywhere, and she just wants to sleep. But she's being tossed into these strange anime games. I would absolutely love to actually do a Let's Play, like a full-on Let's Play with a bunch of episodes, where I play as my OC that never got her own Let's Play, Frank. She's like my third OC, you know? We did plenty of Let's Plays where I played as GZB. We did some Let's Plays where I played as Jimmy Bob, my secondary OC. But Frank, my third OC, that I always play as in anime games where I get to make my own anime character, I always play as Frank. And yet I never made a Let's Play, like a full-on, long-ass, multiple episodes Let's Play where I get to play as her.
It's a meteor.
Usually just make one gameplay and
I'll
such.
go take a look. Hey, wait a minute.
And I'll be honest with you, I don't think I have any games on my list of games to do where you can make your own anime character. I do have anime games like Persona, but you don't get to make your own character in Persona, so it's like...
How do you open this thing? Hello? Are you alright in there?
Fucking Frank was having such a nice nap in this escape pod, and then someone had to wake her up. Is this game gonna be like Honkai Star Rail, where I take everything back I said at the beginning, and this game's actually really awesome?
Thank goodness. It opened.
Or is it gonna be like
Here,
Black Desert,
take my
where I
hand.
try to find positives about the game, but in the end I'm just like, no, I fucking hated this fucking experience. And I'll never play this game ever again. I hope it's the first one.
You really startled us, falling out of the blue. Does anything hurt? Are you okay?
Sure.
I'm Aina. And you are?
I do love that she doesn't speak. She gives so little fuck that she won't even bother to answer her. Tell her your name. My name's Frank.
Oh, wow. That's a really nice name.
That's a really, nice name.
Well, it's so nice to meet you.
You know, I did it as a joke the first time I came up with Frank.
I'll show you
That
to
she's
our
this
town.
cute anime
We can
girl
talk more
named
there.
fucking Frank.
Do you think you can make it to
But
the
then I realized that Frank can be short for Francine, so I guess her canonical name is Francine. I do like, I played as her in some anime, like a really long fucking time ago. It was like one of my first gameplays and such. I was playing this anime-looking game. From what I remember, it was really fucking shitty. But I made my character. Like, I was thinking about, like, what fucking anime character should I
Not
make?
that way.
So I made this small, cute anime girl named Frank. That was the joke, that her name is Frank, and she's super cute. And she has this, like, not giving a fuck face. And then ever since, like, every time I play an anime-looking game, I just play as Frank. Also, what the fuck is that thing flying next to me? We get to jump, and this game is a full-on MMO with a bunch of stupid fucking abilities on the bottom. I can lock in. That didn't really make me lock in on anything. It resets the camera though. I can dodge. And while I dodge and then move, I sprint around. Sorry, I just crashed down on this beach. I have to like get my bearings, see if I still know how to be human. I got a big ass fucking sword. Now I think guns would have been much more fun, but ooh, I get to do aerial combos. Okay, and I block with this. And then it doesn't seem like I have anything else going on. At least just yet. Okay, so let's dash.
We have a ways to go.
Oh, and you can go into
Let's hurry.
third-person mode like that. That's cool. A photon dash. You really didn't need to give it a photon name. You
Not
could just
that
call
way.
it dashing. Stop telling me where to go. Stop following me. Jesus, leave me alone. I want to explore this empty world.
So.
Alright, so far it's not as
we
bad
gotta
as Black
climb up
Desert.
this cliff.
I fucking
You'll
really
get a
hated
running
Black Desert.
start.
Like,
You
what
can
the fuck
jump
even?
really high here. Give it a try.
No offense if you like Black Desert. You know, you can say that I'm fucking full of shit and don't know what the fuck a good game looks like. But like, I played the game and I couldn't even figure out like what the fuck all the buttons do. I couldn't figure out how to actually properly fight. And then I got to the like open world, and then the game all of a sudden got flooded with a million fucking things on the screen, and it sucked ass. I bet if I skipped the tutorial, the prologue that I'm in currently, I bet this game would have sucked ass too. It's always like that, you know, like whenever I play some online game, like even the Honkai Star Rail I played recently, they always like look like, man, I could actually make a fucking let's play out of this. This looks like a game I could get into. And then they reveal their true face by, you know, being just a, you know, an MMO, which I fucking dislike MMOs because they're grindy as all fuck. And they're basically a game that becomes your second job.
What is it doing here?
Whoa. And just like in Honkai Star Rail, we're already fighting some kind of space aliens
Madden!
looking thing.
Had a sword, huh? I should be able to handle something like this. I'm taking it on. What about you, Meteorn?
What the fuck you just fucking called me? You wanna go? You wanna fucking fight?
I'll help too.
Well, I wasn't
Focus on
expecting her to
defending
pull out a
yourself.
fucking gun. Why are you aiming the gun at your friend? Are you crazy? You gonna betray us? Should this little girl be
Watch
given
the
a gun?
enemy's movements.
Then we better watch my fucking movements. See, like I'm hacking, slashing, it's all fun. But then it probably becomes like, oh, now you gotta talk to people to finish quests, trade items at the local market. And like, oh my fucking god, now all of a sudden, I remember why I fucking hate MMOs. The obnoxious aspect of everything about them. How grindy they are, that they're basically a second job. And also, I'm not really into the fucking lore, like who cares? If I was some kind of big Phantasy Star fan, I would have probably played this. But I ain't. We can take them on. Man, is this really loud or is it just me? It doesn't feel like it's loud, but then I speak and I can't hear myself and I'm like, wait, is this loud? Is this my future boyfriend?
So this is what I had that bad feeling about, huh?
No, he
I
isn't.
know.
I give
Madden,
so little of a
you
fuck.
alright? Good. So, who are you?
Who the fuck? Who wants to know, fucker?
I'm Garwa. Nice to meet you.
That is not what I
guess if
said
just
to you.
dropped
I
down
said,
here, you're
who gives
probably
a
feeling kinda
fuck?
clueless. I know Manon's memory was pretty intact, but in your case, maybe.
What the fuck are you all talking about? Did you all
Not so
land it
much,
here
huh?
from some
We
alien
can
pods?
talk about it when we get back to town.
How come I have small
I
tits,
know.
but the other small
Madam,
girl has huge
are you
tits?
done gathering
That's
the
not
rest of the
fair.
sign?
I should have given
That's
Frank
right. I almost
huge
forgot.
bazambas. Hot take, but I think at a certain point boobs are a little bit too big.
Resticine
You know?
works as a medicinal agent.
Let's discuss boob sizes right now. It's an important fucking take. You know, it's like,
It's a good idea to have some for when you get hurt in battle.
I think you're like better off with small boobs than like fucking oversized boobs because it's, first of all, it's unhealthy. It pulls you like forward, giving you back pain. So I'm looking at it from that perspective too. Like not just the perspective of a fucking pervert who wants to play with the boobs, but I'm also looking at it from the perspective of the girl that has to deal with these boobs. You know, I'm very empathetic like that. And yeah, like a lot of girls who have big tits, you
Not
might
that
think like,
way.
wow, lucky them, they got big boobies. But no, they often experience back pains.
Not that that way.
and actually have to take some kind of what's it called, breast, well, like plastic surgery to make the boobs smaller, so that they basically wouldn't have these two bags of sand, like in the, what was it movie, the 30-year-old virgin, bags of sand. Yeah, 2 bags of sand, weighing them down, hurting their backs.
Not that way.
So yeah, and also just like, it's the ass that matters, not the boobs, you know? You can have no tits and have a fine ass, and that's way better than having really nice boobs but having a flat ass.
Alright, that'll do.
And if you think otherwise,
We're going back to town
well, then
now.
I would like to hear your arguing for boobs over ass argument. You know, this game actually looks pretty nice. If this was a single player game, I would have been like fucking stoked about this. I would have been like, fuck yeah, this game is awesome. I'm doing a let's play of it right fucking now. But no, I am not doing a let's play of it. The fuck am I picking up? Rest the Siege? What? Kind of reminds me of when I was playing Dragon Quest XI. Well, I don't want to lie, I didn't beat in that game. I got to the final boss, and I think I spent like a whole fucking day trying to beat him, and I couldn't fucking do
we
it.
need to cross here.
And I didn't get any
But
save
what
files to like
about
go
you?
back and restock items
Got
or
any
anything.
experience with gliding?
And I thought I was gonna lose my
You
fucking
gather
mind.
photons, the energy in
So
your
I just
body,
watched the ending
into
on
your
YouTube, and I was
arms
like,
and your
fuck
legs.
this game.
You do that.
But I did beat everything
Then
else.
jump off from here.
No, I played through the entire
Even
game
if you
only
screw it up,
until
it's
the
just
very
the
end.
sea down
And this
there.
game kind of gives
Go
me
on.
off a similar
Give it a
vibe,
go.
except it's
Yikes,
not a
tough teacher.
you know, turn-based JRPG. Instead, it's more of a hack and slash. That's good. I don't mind. I don't mind that and everything. Oh, you know what else this game reminds me of? Near Replicant, not Automata, Replicant. I played it a while back. I tried to beat it, like I sat down and I was like, okay, I'm gonna play this, I'm gonna beat this game. Like on my own, but then I fucking kept playing it and I was just like, no, I'm really not interested in it. I think what the problem is this, it feels like, as much as I always praise that, you know, Eastern video game developers are way better than Western ones, I feel like Western video game developers, that do RPGs, do handle side quests way better than the Eastern ones. They may handle, like Eastern ones may handle other things better, but my fucking god, sometimes when I play a JRPG and I get a
bad for a
side quest
first-timer.
to just go somewhere and
Not
kill
far now
20
to
enemies
town.
for whatever fucking reason, I'm like, for fuck's sake. These people not learn? Do these people not advance? That these side quests are fucking boring? Jesus, I want to do a side quest that's like meaningful. At least attach an interesting story to these 20 monsters I have to kill. For example, make me kill 10 monsters, and then give me, like, I don't know, like a villager who's like, oh, thank you for killing these 10 monsters. But unfortunately, just 10 more monsters. And I'll be
Welcome
way
to
more
our
invested
humble
in
little Aleo
the
town.
life of that whatever
I'm sure
villager
everybody here will give
than
you
if you
a
just
warm
simply
welcome.
fucking told me to go kill 20 monsters. So yeah,
If you head
like,
on straight from here, you'll find my place.
whoa,
We can talk there.
his textures didn't load it in. So it's like, the lesson to take out of this is that you should not limit yourself to just Western video games, and when you see a game that looks like an anime, then all of a sudden you're like, no, I'm not playing this, fuck this. Because I know people like that who refuse to play a game just because it has an anime-looking aesthetic, and they miss out on great games like Persona and other games like that. Or even Yakuza, just because it's a fucking Japanese game, they all of a sudden refuse to play it. Refuse to touch anything that isn't Western. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? And yeah. Also, I have a PlayStation symbol next to my name, so I guess this game has crossplay? Honestly, this game is so far, like I said at the beginning, not as bad as I thought it would be. I actually kind of like it. Unlike Black Desert, like, I hated that. That was so fucking lame. Oh my god. He's doing that thing. I mean, I know he's doing squats, but... what the fuck was it? It was like a game I played. And there was also an NPC just standing there non-stop doing fucking squats. Also, I've been recording for a for quite a while today, and my throat really fucking hurts. I just finished Borderlands 2 playthrough, or rather the Borderlands 2 portion of my Borderlands the Handsome collection. I finished the main story just now, and I'm moving on to DLCs next week. I guess that's just what characters look like when they're really far. Yeah, this game has just like this weird, like graphics in the background are kind of jittery. Oh, you know, it's an amazing fucking JRPG series that kind of plays like this, except it's not an MMO, so there's not as much fucking useless bullshit on the screen. YS. You guys should try YS. If you guys want to sound like a true gamer, and you want to say like, oh, you're not a true gamer unless you played insert some obscure JRPG series no one ever heard about here, then yeah, do that. Just find yourself some obscure JRPG series no one ever heard of, and start claiming it's the best thing ever, and you're gonna sound like a true gamer, because unless you run into someone who also plays that series, and he's gonna verify whether you actually played it or not. And I'm not saying that YS is the best video game series, I just think it's a funny thing. Like, if you want to sound like a true gamer, just make up bullshit, you know? But yeah, YS is really good. I like it a lot. And this game, if it wasn't an MMO, like, it would have been cool. I would have really liked to play this game if it wasn't an MMO. Alright, let's follow the main story as much as possible in this video. I don't want to make this video too long. Also, is this, like, should I really call this fucking game Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis version 2?
Come on in.
That's what the game's called. But it sounds weird, like... Is version 1 different? Oh my god, the music fucking reset.
Well,
Is
like
version
I said,
1 different from version 2 or something?
I'm Garawa. I'm the leader of this town. This here
He looks like the older brother.
my daughter.
Oh,
That's
never
me.
mind. That's
And
her
over
father.
there is Manon.
A pleasure.
First of all,
My bitch.
you're probably wondering where in the world you are.
Well, welcome to my harem. You're about to join it.
Let's start with the planet. We call this one Halpha.
I love these fucking fantasy
And this
names.
is a town on that planet, called Aleo Town.
You know, while I was in the bathroom, I
pretty small
sneezed,
place,
and it
though,
kind
as
of
you can
sounded
see.
like a planet name, like Half.
To the north of here is Halpha's largest city, named
Maybe
Central
we should
City.
use that for our game. The
Central
noise I made
City
while
is
sneezing.
the seat of Halpha's government and economy. I'm sure you'll have the chance to visit it at some point.
Oh no, government and economy. There's probably gonna be some kind of in-between player trading. Also, I never played a fucking game that had either cell shading or not. I mean, Uncharted 4 has an option to unlock cell shading, but it's like a fun little thing you unlock at the end of the game, where you can replay the game, but it's cell shaded now. It looks like Borderlands. But this game straight up asks you, like, do you want this game to be cell shaded or not? Can you imagine, like, some game asking you, like, what art style do you want this game to be in? I guess Minecraft can change its art style if you wanted to. Download some fucking texture packs and shit. Thanks, I have no questions.
Anyway, I guess that's enough of a lecture.
Or more
for
like I
today.
just simply don't give a shit.
I'll send everything we just talked about.
That's my
That thing
mag.
floating next to you is a mag, by the way.
Oh,
Your mag
I
is
thought it was a
much more
parasite.
advanced than the ones we have. That's another unique thing about you, Meteor.
maybe I should have asked about what the fuck you calling me.
Later.
Meteor?
Okay.
Ah, don't worry, it's just a
I
racial
agree.
slur we use for those that came from space. By the way, you're lesser than us, so keep that in mind. I'm fucking hungry.
All right. Let's get our grub on then.
Give me fucking
Why don't you
food.
take a look around the town while we get it ready?
Also, we do not like white-haired people around here. Honestly, you kind of landed in like the worst
I
place
bet
possible.
everyone's eager to get to know you.
Wouldn't it be fun if like it
Don't be
turned
shy.
out that the other towns on this island or whatever on this world are like nice? I mean, this one is nice, but like, what if it turned out that the other ones are like even nicer? Can I dash while in the air? Yeah, but it's like a short dash. I do love the summer vibe I'm getting from this game. Like, we're on a beach, we're chilling out, sun is shining, everything's nice. Look at these people fucking planting shit, chilling on the beaches all day. It seems like a fucking utopia. Sup, Barry? Motherfucker named Barry. Everyone has such fantasy names, and this guy's just Barry. Meanwhile, I'm fucking Frank. So what is that green thing next to my... What is that green thing, and what's that L next to my name? That I'm a green fucking L? Fuck you, Barry. The new... I don't even know how to pronounce that. The name's Barry. It's a pleasure. It's spelled B-A-R-R-Y. I know it's hard to pronounce. Here's my field. Was gonna welcome you to take any and as many vegetables as you like. Man, what is this communist utopia? I better burn this place to the ground. The truth is, the enemy have been coming in, wrecking the place recently. They're not that tough, but they're getting bolder. Heck, I can feel them peering out from the shadows of the trees as we speak. Also, it's interesting how we're on some island, and it's like we're interacting with these locals, and this is meant to be like a small beachside town, yet everything looks really fucking advanced. People are wearing these like stormtrooper looking armors. Even like plants are just like, you know, like are like advanced looking. Weapon action, haven't you? There's special skills different between weapons. Short guard. Well, you have a sword equipped, press R1 to use a sword as a shield and reduce the damage you take. Is that my only action? Oh, look at that. When I press L2, it changes my attacks. Nice. And it blocks from all sides, I hope. Not just from the front. Whoa, look at that. See, so when I hold L2, it seems like I have a choice of much stronger attacks. And on the bottom, in the bottom left corner, you can see my health and my mana. See, I would have made that fucking chat box a lot smaller, and my fucking stats a lot bigger. Another thing that Japanese RPGs are kind of worse at than Western RPGs is oftentimes when you level up in a Western RPG, it's kind of treated like a really huge thing, you know? Like you know, throughout the game you might level up only to level 40. Like you'll reach level 40 and it's the end of the game. But when you play a JRPG, sometimes you like level up to levels 100 something, and all you really get for leveling up is just more health and more damage. You don't really get to make meaningful choices of like how to level up your character. A lot of the time it more depends on your gear rather than like skill points and shit. But in Western RPGs, every time you level up, you get something like skill points, right? Most of the time. And then you get like skill trees, you unlock new abilities. Actually, sometimes in JRPGs you do get new abilities, but it's just kind of like, you just, I don't know, get a new ability every 5 levels or so, and then you don't really know what you will get, or you don't have a choice of what to get. Alright, I got a potion, I guess that is. Someone wanted to speak with you. An Arcs Defender by the name of Bossy. You should find them in front of the fountain. What a fucking dumbass name. Not like mine. I don't play as female characters in this on my channel. Actually, I wonder how like would it look if I... The percentage of female characters to male characters. How much do I play as female characters? I still think I play as them a lot less. Because I made a lot of Let's Plays as GZB, and each one of them is really long. Yet I never made a Let's Play as Frank, and I would love to see her more often on the channel. I love her. She's a great character, I really like her. But she's this really cute anime girl, but she just really does not give a fuck about anything. She just cannot be bothered, you know? What the fuck do you want? Jesus, what's up? Oh, it's you. What's that? You heard I was looking for you? That's right, I wanted to give you a welcome gift, although I wasn't quite sure what would be good for you. You're pretty cute. Wanna go out? No? Okay. I remember putting in an item container a while ago. Whereas for which one, I just can't fucking picture it. Sorry, I know this is a bit of a fox pause, but could you help me find it? my own fucking present? It's like if you wake up on Christmas morning and your parents tell you that you gotta find the present first.
Hi there.
It's real peaceful here, right? But dolls assault are frequent. Well, someone's got to stop them making it to Central City. Here's an important strategy spot. I like it, there's lore and stuff like that, but like, it's the presentation that I have a problem with, you know, with all this shit in the way. Maybe if I pause the game. Option, control, streamer mode. I ain't streaming. I was thinking maybe I can edit how the UI looks. Well, I can display what the UI will show me, but like, you know what, I don't want to mess with this. If I actually were to play this game for longer, I would have messed with this, but nah, I'll just leave it as it is. Alright, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna play this game for, but you know what, this kind of sucks, like, I was asked to find this. Oh, I fucking destroyed it. Oh my god, look at Bossy on this, like, echo log that he's calling me on. Equipping armor. Yeah, I got it. Prism armor. This is all the items I have, my weapons, my armor. I guess these are my clothes. Oh, maybe gear, equip armor, there we go. Slot 1, prism armor, there we go, I figured it out. Good, you're properly equipped. Alright, whatever. Go back to Gary's place while you're done. Also, there were different outfits to choose from, but the other ones were like all black, just like a really standard looking outfit, kind of weird. The first one looked shitty, this one's kind of nice. Just because Frank doesn't give a shit doesn't mean she doesn't give a shit about how she dresses. She wants people to think she doesn't give a shit, but she actually does. That's why she's so cool. I do love her shoes. They're really nice. I like her. Anyway, I guess I'll be finishing here. How long is this episode? Yeah, 30 minutes. We did some fighting. I explored this little place. And you know what? I'm glad that I don't hate this game completely. I just wished that this was like a single player hack and slash JRPG type of experience, like YS for example, instead of it being an MMO RPG, because like as cool as this opening is, I bet once the game opens up and gives me all the options to like things to do, not only will it probably bombard me with a bunch of different like, you know, places to trade items at, places to interact with people, it'll probably want me to join a guild or some shit. And I don't want to fucking join any fucking stupid circle jerk. So, yeah, like, I don't know, maybe I should look it up, you know, maybe there's Phantasy Stars like single player games, and maybe they're actually just like this, but like not online. Yeah, you know what, I should actually look up. I can just simply search on PlayStation Phantasy Star and look up what other games they got. A while back, I bought a bunch of Star Ocean, very similar name. Star Ocean games, and I bought them without researching anything about them. I just thought they looked cool, and they were on a pretty big discount. So I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna buy these fucking Star Ocean games. I'm buying them, motherfucker. I'm doing it." And I did it, and I might play them in the future. I also might play YS on this channel. I may play Final Fantasy at some point. I don't know. I do plan on playing more JRPGs in the future, but I've been running this Let's Play channel for 7 years now, and I still haven't fucking done a single one. So I don't know in what future. Distant future? Near future? Maybe I should do it in near future. Maybe I should like put my shit together and play a Final Fantasy game or something. Final Fantasy 12, for example. That's my favorite one, probably. So anyway, see you fellas in the next episode. Bye.